What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Dad Show. Sorry we're a little late today, so there'll be no starting soon screen. We're just going to get right into it. So if you're in the chat waiting for us, appreciate it. If not, we'll wait till you guys get here. But joined with by Moose. We got Perks this week, and we got Smirks and me. And three of the four of us are a little upset about last night's loss for the Patriots, but we're here nonetheless, and we're ready to answer your start-sit questions. I believe Moose is live over on the TikTok. So if you don't follow the show over there, go over to TikTok, give us a follow on that, or sub to our YouTube channel. We've been telling you guys for the past couple of weeks that eventually the Facebook Live will eventually disappear, because we want to try to get all our viewers into one spot, or two, not three. That way, when certain people can't be here, it's not as hard to keep track of all the questions, and we don't want to miss anybody or neglect certain viewers. So we want to make sure that the Facebook community makes their way over to YouTube. If you need any help doing that, just go ahead and message us or message me privately or whatever it be, or comment in the chat, and we can help you. No problem at all. Send you a link, and all you do is hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell, and I'll let you know when we go live. With that said, it was a good, decent game last night. We were on the edge of our seats up until the JT touchdown run. Once that happened, it was kind of it. That was kind of it. That was the silencer. But it was a good game. I mean, it was a good game nonetheless. It was a good game. Mac was on the spotlight for I think was his biggest game yet. Even though he played Tom Brady in Tampa Bay and Gillette, I get that, but with the weather being the way it was during that time and the scenario being what it was at that time, no one expected us to win that game. We went to the Colts as the underdog. Irregardless, a lot of people thought we were going to win. Thought the Patriots were going to win, and they didn't. And I don't think Mac really performed to the standard. But those two interceptions were huge. It is what it is. I mean, as Patriot fans, we're going to move forward. And at 9-5, we're still pretty happy with what's going on. And with the rookie quarterback, couldn't ask for more. So, start-sit questions. I got tons for myself today. I know you guys all have some. Week 1 of the playoffs, huge matchups across the board. A lot of you might be eliminated and still joining the show, which we appreciate. But if you're not eliminated and you got some playoff questions, make sure you drop in the chat. Today is about consistency. You need consistency in your lineups. You don't want to take too many risks, and you don't want to bench stars. Do not bench your studs. Keep your studs in your lineups. It'll bite you in the ass if you don't. So that's my 2 cents with when it comes to today's little tip with the playoffs. So I'm going to kick it over to somebody else who wants to talk about something. I don't know if you guys want to talk about it. We got any start-sit questions yet, Moose, over on TikTok, or what's going on with that? But I'll pass it over to somebody. Somebody take the mic.
Yeah, we're flying through already,
All right, let's go.
as usual. I answered a few of them already. One interesting one was Stafford or Taysom. And that's kind of where I draw the line for Taysom this week. I think Stafford versus Seattle. I think he's gonna have a good day today.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like Stafford. Yeah.
Jeff Wilson or Chuba Hubbard.
Jeff Wilson.
Yeah. Okay.
Wilson.
And just to note, someone said Isaiah Wynn has got to go, which is a fact. Sparky Perez 02 said Michael Carter or Devonta Parker, PPR. And thank you for putting PPR. If you can, always put PPR, what kind of league it is. It always helps.
Parker. Without Waddle, which I'm pretty sure he's out, right? He's still on the COVID list.
Yeah, he's out.
We'll go with Parker.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'll agree. I think at first I was definitely leaning Michael Carter, but you guys are right. That Jets defense is just trash. Ricky Ortiz 06, welcome back, man. He said Pitts or Njoku. I think you gotta play Pitts, right?
Yeah, I think this goes back to the thing I just said. You gotta stick with your studs. I know Pitts has had some bad weeks here and there, but we're talking about David Njoku. I don't know. I don't think you can bench your 3rd-round pick in the playoffs. Right?
Yeah.
Every week, man, the targets are there for Pitts.
Yeah. He might not convert it, but they're there.
Might be one of the higher scoring games of the week.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
And then game script wise, they'll definitely be trailing. So Yeah, comfortably go Pitts. He hasn't been in the end zone as much as we would like this year, but he should be at least a good bet to get 5 or 6 catches or targets.
Yeah, I agree. Here's looking wild today, guys. Holy camole. We'll go with like this.
Yeah.
looking wild.
Definitely is. All right, this one's closer than I think we would think it is, but I doubt we'll answer it the same. It's Patterson or Renfro. It doesn't say PPR or not, but let's assume it is. Like you can't like I love Renfro. I don't think you can play Renfro over Patterson. I just don't know if I'm at that point.
Why?
Because Patterson is a running back wide receiver flex, man. Like it's not. Listen, it's not like Renfro hasn't been getting a ton of targets and a ton of points. He's, 3 touchdowns since the bye week. But I think I'd go with Patterson being, that dual blade. The only thing good about the Falcons besides Kyle Pitts.
I'm gonna just go ahead, Perks.
Well, yeah, probably not as much of a concern this week, but like those that were banking on Patterson, I think the coach came out and said they're gonna start managing touches for the veterans.
Yep.
So, as they get phased out of playoff contention, I don't know if they're officially eliminated yet because the NFC is kind of wild. But once they get eliminated, they might just, shelf them. This week, though, I would go Patterson. He's just been too money. The touches are reliable because he is getting them out the backfield, too. And, this is just a tier of play he's evolved to this year. So, you got to trust him.
I think I'm gonna go next here, and I'm gonna say Renfro is probably the safer play than Patterson. I know Patterson's been a phenomenal PPR running back thus far, but I don't know the Raiders are still playing for something. What makes me nervous about Patterson is Mike Davis is there, and I know that hasn't really been an issue this season at all, but. I don't know. Something inside me is just like Patterson. For him on a personal level, the Falcons are just not. They're still in contention, right? Like they're not eliminated yet, but they're not gonna make the playoffs, right? Patterson gets a sniff of banged up play or just an ache, or he's just gonna call it, just to save himself. As in
it
like
happened last week.
Yeah, it makes me nervous.
Sideline. At the end of the game.
It makes me nervous. Renfro is the only guy on that team that's going to catch the ball. They targeted him 5 times in the first 2 drives last week. He had 12 points after the first quarter. Hunter Renfro is the wide receiver 13 this year. That's a wide receiver 1. Very close to wide receiver 1. Very close. I think you go Renfro, especially if it's PPR. If the guy... asking the question, still listening.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right, we got one. Foreman or St. Brown? Charlie Sloop.
Foreman.
It says St. Brown.
Yeah. Steelers been weak on the ground.
Yeah. Someone's got to run the ball in. I'm with Foreman.
Renfro or Beckham PPR? I said Renfro.
That's not even a question. Yeah, Renfro. Renfro, wide receiver 13, people.
He had 14 targets.
Yeah, he's money.
Yeah. Did you say who you were starting? Are you picking Patterson over Renfro?
Who?
I don't know. Moose.
I think it was 2-2.
It was 2-2.
Okay.
Yeah. Lockett or Barkley for flex? I thought Lockett was out.
Lockett's out.
He's got 2 days to get back.
Yeah, you can't risk it.
Oh, that's true. He does. You're right. God,
you can't risk
it. That, man. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, you probably just got to go with Barkley, though.
Barkley, that's your first round pick.
Yeah. Lockett might not play the games on Tuesday.
Yep.
Then you'd be stuck with Freddie Swain,
That Tuesday game, yeah. Fuck, dude, I keep forgetting that. Elliott, Robinson, or Patterson from Arian Gupta. He was here last night, and he played Stevenson. He went for it. He went with his gut.
Damn.
Told him not to.
Hey, you know what?
I did too.
I'm going to go with who's Elliott, Robinson, and who?
Elliott, Robinson, or Patterson?
Why can't he use one of these?
Jesus.
Because he started Ramondre.
Oh, yeah, true.
Last
running back, because that's would have been a recommendation. So, yeah.
I said Elliott.
I wouldn't have started him over J-Rob either.
Nope.
J-Rob they got rid of that cancer.
Dude, I think the Jaguars are gonna come out guns blazing today, bro. I really do.
Against the terrible defense.
Yep.
I think J-Rob has one of his best games of the year.
I think Trevor Lawrence has a phenomenal game today. I think Laviska Shenault has a decent game today. I think J-Rob has a decent game today. I believe that. I don't know, but I still think you go Elliott and you probably go Elliott, J-Rob. Is it 2 people?
1.
Oh, it's 1? Jesus Christ. Jesus. I thought it was 3 last
So
night.
you go Elliott and J-Rob over Patterson this week?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, why?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Why?
What do you mean, why?
Patterson averages 17 fantasy points per game over his last 3 games. He's going against a 49ers D that's the 14th against fantasy backs, man. No way. I don't think I'll play either.
The Giants are really bad. Houston and the Giants are worse against running backs than San Francisco is.
That's a fact.
I don't disagree, but I mean,
San Francisco's a way better team. It doesn't matter what the average is, bro.
6 catches a game? No, I think I'll take that if it's a PPR. I mean, J-Rob I can see. Zeke, I don't know, man. You just don't look the same.
At the end of the day, thank you, Moose. That's what it is.
You don't look the same, dude.
He's a player. You have to beat him. Like Zeke's, he hasn't averaged 4 yards a carry since week 9.
Bad.
You know, he's just not a good running back. Period. The play. Opportunity at a matchup. You still need a good running back to produce in that matchup. Zeke is 3rd. Robinson's 2nd. Patterson's 1st.
I think, I think I would agree. I could see J-Rob because the cancer's gone. And he's ready to run out that hospital. I can see that. But Zeke
has had a couple tough weeks in a row, but I mean, he's still the RB8 on the year, RB9. I don't know.
That's crazy, isn't it? That is nuts. That's like how fucked running backs are.
And I mean, but Patterson's right above him, RB7. I mean, I mean, you can't really go wrong with this situation here, but I definitely would start J-Rob.
No.
You know, J-Rob definitely has to be in your lineup today. That's for sure.
I mean, what's the exact thing you said last night, Ryno? Is fuck, I'd love to be in that situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I'm gonna roll out Royce Freeman today. That's what's gonna happen, and
Oh, Rolls Royce, let's go.
It sounds gross, but I think I like Robinson over Patterson today.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't hate that though because like at least they have something to play for. Robinson got like benched. Like I get that. All right, let's move on. Pick 2: Miles Sanders, Gabe Davis, AJ Dillon, or Lockett.
You can't risk Lockett. That's just not an option. Unless you've got
AJ Dillon.
Unless you got like Freddie Swain or something, you can emergency plug. But like, then you're comparing that to those guys. And,
Yeah, Swain and.
Yeah, that's not happening for me.
I don't think so. You guys saw I picked up Dwayne Eskridge in like 3 leagues this week.
Oh man, you were swinging for the fences on that one.
Yeah, but I mean, I just needed an extra guy. I had like guys I just didn't need on my bench anymore, so I just went for it. But Freddie Swain just doesn't. I don't want a guy on my team named Freddie Swain. It's just a bad name.
I'm gonna go with read the names again. Probably AJ Dillon.
Miles Sanders, Gabe Davis, AJ Dillon.
That's it. Yeah, Miles Sanders, AJ Dillon.
Yeah, I would agree.
Miles Sanders has been a beast. It just needs to be unleashed, bro. It's unbelievable.
I know.
I do like Gabe Davis.
I do.
I love Gabe Davis. Actually, probably would go AJ Dillon, Gabe Davis, and that sounds crazy. Like, it's very close for me, though. I don't think it's like.
What up, Alex? I'd probably go with Burrow over Dak today, and I'm starting Edmonds over Freeman and Albert Wilson over Bateman. I don't hate that. I like Wilson today. He had 8 targets last week, even with Waddle. Waddle's out, so I don't mind Wilson at all. As for Edmonds over Freeman, you talk about Devonta Freeman. I don't know if I would bench. I don't know if I would bench him. They're going to rely on the run game a lot with the running backs today, rather than, just Lamar. So I think Devonta Freeman's somebody you might want to keep in your lineup.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. They're just gonna run their franchise quarterback around. That's what they're gonna do. Per usual, they're gonna say, "No, Josh, just run the ball. Just keep the clock going." P Quad, Paul's in here. Said, "What's up, guys?" So do I take the chance with J-Rob or just go with Patterson? I'm gonna flip a coin, to be honest.
J-Rob.
Yeah, just go. I mean, these guys are consensus J-Rob Arian, so go with J-Rob. First round underdog, need high ceilings, pick 2. Flex, MVS, Penny, Miles Sanders.
Penny.
Penny's, yeah.
Pick 2.
High ceiling? Yeah.
Penny.
And, I mean, for the ceiling, MVS, but...
I think you have to, yeah. I mean, you gotta, like... MVS has been targeted a lot more than I thought he would be this season, even though last week wasn't great. I think the Packers are gonna rout the Ravens today.
You think so, huh?
Yeah. Tyler Huntley? Yeah.
Don't sleep on the hunt, man.
He looked kind of capable last week, but the Packers D has been
Grow the hair
mostly
afterwards?
solid this year.
Uh-huh.
Not been great.
They've been solid.
But we'll see. I actually do have a start-sit question of my own, though, eventually when we get there. Do we have any questions on Facebook or anything, or are we empty there?
Yeah, I answered them already. We did I just got one from Sam. He's over watching us on YouTube. He wants to know Edmonds over Freiermuth at flex. I already told him that he needs to start Devonta Freeman over Chase Edmonds at RB, and now he's wondering what's good with the flex. I think I just want to be cautious with Arizona's running backs. Edmonds has been out for since week 8, I think it was, or week 9. Connor has proven himself, dude. Like he's come out this year, shut all the haters up, including myself, and has been just running rampant like crazy. He's been going off. The one thing that I'm nervous about is they're going to split it 50-50 because they're both kind of banged up still. Edmonds coming off of the IR. Connor was banged up at the end of the game last week. They don't want to risk it because they're a playoff team. So I'm nervous about how they're going to share the load there. So I think I'm going to take the touchdown upside with Freiermuth. It's crazy as it sounds, but I think that's where I'm leaning.
What are we asking? Freiermuth or who?
Chase Edmonds.
Edmonds. Yeah. Oof.
It is
still
tough because of the
It's still
situation.
James Conner is the one who's going to score the touchdowns.
But
Even coming off an injury.
I mean, this is the matchup you'd want for a guy coming off the IR going against Detroit. Like, this is what you want. So, I mean, if you're going to play Edmonds, it's not a terrible call. I just think in the playoffs, I want the consistency of the targets in the red zone for Freiermuth over who knows what they're going to use Chase Edmonds. We don't know. So.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that at all. Let's put it this way. It's probably the riskiest thing you'll do in playoffs is play Chase Edmonds today. But I think you do, man. I mean, if you're not going to play him now, you're not going to play him. That's how this works out for Chase Edmonds today. Like, coming back against Detroit, then he has Indy and Dallas. Like, you're not going to play him against either of those two teams if you're already thinking about it now. So, I don't know. Personally, I would probably play Chase Edmonds, but Freiermuth's been a monster in the end zone. So, I think he. Shit, man. It's tough. That's tough. I think I'd go with the running back, but that's a risky play. I'll say that much. That's a risky play.
Edmonds was really consistent early in the year. I mean, obviously the hierarchy's changed with how Connor's played, but I mean, he has a higher than expected floor, I think, even if he's the 1B now or even just a flat out number 2. I would go Edmonds. I think he would.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with Perks. He does have a decent floor. I mean, before his injury, not including the week he got hurt against Green Bay, he had 14 it says, but before that he had 3 weeks of single digits. So it makes me nervous. I don't know, because Connor has just proven that he's the guy. He can take the workload. I mean, he was taking 96% of the snaps on the field. That's crazy. So I mean, it's going to be tough for them just to get rid of that and just go back to what it was. It's just. They take the rhythm and the momentum out of the game plan. They're like, hey, Connor, you're doing great, man. Like RB1, you're a top 10 running back. If not that that's what they're saying, but stat wise, like you're killing it. But Evans is back, so we're going back to a 50-40. I mean, 60-40. Like I don't think that'll happen at all.
I think the only positive that comes out of this game though for Edmonds
His hopping outs.
Is checkdowns.
Yeah.
Like I think that's gonna be a big part of their game today. They're just gonna kind of dipsy doodle their way down the field. I think Kyler Murray gets a lot of yards because of it, but yeah. All right, well let's move on. We got a couple of questions here from we got one from B. Ricky Ortiz, Barkley or Sanders PPR?
Ooh, I like this. I'm high on Sanders, like sickeningly high on Sanders. I don't know why. I just like when you look at his stats. You look at his stats, bro. His yards per carry, it's nuts. Like he has games where he averages 7 yards a carry. Like I don't know. Like I just feel like they've been they just need to exactly. They need to give him the ball, let him be the guy.
But they did against the Jets.
And look what happened. He averaged 5 yards a carry. 120. I mean, the kid's good, man. The kid, and he's off of a bye. I mean, that's big. But he's playing Tuesday. That sucks. Because like, what happens if he gets COVID tomorrow and then you're screwed? And we know Barkley's playing today and he's a stud. And, he's having a tough year, but he's a stud. He's Saquon Barkley, like he's a superstar. So, I guess
I think it's a flip of the coin on this one, but I'm gonna go Barkley.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't trust Nick Sirianni more than I don't trust Miles Sanders. That's what it is.
We just know what.
I'll give a small lean to Barkley. If he can get into the end zone, he'll be fine.
I mean, he hasn't been terrible.
He's getting 50 or 60 yards. He's getting some targets. If he can score, you'll be happy with it. So.
And this just has one of those games written all over it against Dallas too. Like you
gotta just know this though. Like going forward, I don't think Saquon Barkley is ever gonna put up the numbers he did in the rookie season. Like he's probably already peaked.
I just don't think he can do it like physically. I don't like without getting hurt.
Yeah, he can't do it anymore.
But he is the best running back in that room. So he's gonna get the looks in the goal line. He's gonna get the dump offs. Booker, even Devonta Parker has been seeing the field more. So that's why I'm iffy on Barkley here. But I don't think it's a bad. What do you think, Perks?
I said Barkley. I mean, there wasn't much to go off of in the first matchup because that's when he got hurt.
Yeah.
But I mean, he does have a nice target floor. And they still give him a healthy amount of carries. Like he'll still see 16, 18 touches this game.
Yeah.
That defense is bonkers though right now.
Yeah.
So
Parsons has been going off, and then you got homeboy on the playing corner, killing it.
But this will be one of those calls where like if Barkley has one of those vintage games and you sign up for Sanders, who got 8 carries for 60 yards, which sounds nice, but it's like. Okay.
Only 6 points.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, you'll be looking next week thinking, damn, why did I do that?
I think you look at it like this. I mean, he's either going to score early and, have a decent day, or they're going to be playing from behind and he's just going to catch a lot of balls in the backfield. So, I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with Saquon here. I think you go Saquon over Sanders. As much as I love Sanders today, I think you go Saquon. All right.
Cool.
Ooh, it looks cold in Buffalo. Cam Newton is he's going to go out there and turn the ball over at least 3 times.
All right. I definitely have a start-sit question for you guys then afterwards that I'm super nervous about. BTG7471 said, Marvin Jones moved the needle at all with Urban gone, or just avoid any Jaguar who's not J-Rob? My short answer was yes. Yes as in don't bother playing anybody except for J-Rob for now. You guys know I say it all the time. I need to see it to believe it. So I just want to see how that offense is with Urban gone. And plus, like, you probably have a better option to play than Marvin Jones Jr. And I was high as hell on him at the beginning of the season. Him and Corey Davis were my 2 value picks, and that didn't go too well. So.
Yeah, I don't need to force any Jaguars onto the squad right now.
Yeah.
It's not a guarantee they play any better.
No, definitely not.
Hope they do now that, Urban's gone, but they're still not very good.
Yeah.
They want that pass rusher. What's his name from Michigan? They want him.
The pass rusher?
Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, they want
Aiden Hutchinson.
Man, hell yeah.
There's the other one too, Kayvon Thibodeau. There's a couple beasts.
I think Aiden will be the number 1 overall pick. I bet he'll be with Detroit real soon. Poor kid. Robert Flores 62 said, "Do you risk starting Hooper or Njoku instead of Fant or Everett PPR?"
Ooh, I like Everett going against his old team.
I said the same thing. It's gonna be tough. Like if Tyler Lockett is out, I don't know. I just don't know if I could trust Noah Fant in that offense right now.
But since he's
really unfortunate.
Since he's bottom 5 against the pass, so you can't. He's worth the play today. If you got Fant, you've had him in all year. I hardly doubt you benched him at all. So, I mean, I know I didn't, and I had him. He was a guy.
Fant over Everett. Yeah.
I think I'd go Fant over Everett. When it came down to it for me personally, I dropped Everett and not Fant. I kept Fant. I think Fant has the ceiling that you want for a tight end because he could go out there and get 10 targets, 8 catches, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. It could happen.
I know. The only thing that worries me is the 4 targets a game. I mean, 4 targets a game doesn't worry me, but not scoring a touchdown since week 6, that's the part that worries me.
Worries you, of course, but
yeah,
it could also be.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much set across the board with tight ends.
We're talking tight ends here. We're talking tight ends here. And you're asking Fant or Gerald Everett. Neither of them are top 10. So I don't know. Austin Hooper, David Njoku, they're all in the same area. You're playing with what you got. Yeah. So I think you just stick with Fant. Just stick with your guy you drafted and guy you stuck with. Tight end 15 on the year. He's had a 20-point week.
I would consider just waiting until tomorrow night. And if Hooper's not back, I like Njoku a lot.
Yeah, Njoku ain't going to be a bad play.
Landry might not be back. Hooper might not be back. Njoku could just eat targets.
Yeah, from Nick Mullins. So.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't
know. Though, one of them boys might be back right tomorrow.
Might be back.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know.
I think you're talking about
Still the Raiders though. They'll find a way to lose that game.
I think you go Fant.
Yeah, I like I like Fant as a standalone. Like if you're anxious over it and you don't want to wait and see if like Everett plays or the other chips to fall, like I would just play Fant and just kind of be over with it. He's gonna be plus or minus 3-4 points of like say Everett's ceiling.
Yeah.
Which pretty much if Everett tumbles in the end zone, he'll barely outscore him. But if not, you're gonna get 2 points out of him.
Exactly. The floor. Yeah. In Njoku, you're going off the quarterback, I think, and I don't know if I can trust Nick Mullins or the other guy, really. So
Mullins
really
hyper-targeted George Kittle when he played for the 49ers.
Yeah.
Loves his tight end.
But I mean, Njoku's not George Kittle.
Oh no,
that is for sure.
All right, we got some officially actives here. So Sterling Shepard officially active. Rex Burkhead officially active.
Oh God, come on, bro.
Not good for Rex.
Oh, come on, man.
I was waiting to see your reaction. I'm sorry, that was for my own.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Moose.
That's fair. That's fair. You know what?
Because I wanted to hear your reaction. What a dick. Listen, bro. I already got Craig Reynolds in my RB2. Now Royce Freeman is coming out of the lineup here, and Josh Reynolds going back in. He's active, right? So I'm going with Josh Reynolds, I guess.
You know what? For some real content purposes, I was thinking about telling you like right before 1 o'clock, but I just thought that would be mean. So, really, you're welcome. No, DJ Moore officially active as well. That's all I got for now.
Boys, I got a question of my own. How many do we have outstanding?
None. No questions outstanding.
DJ Moore, Chase Claypool, or Rashad Penny?
Oh God, that's ass.
Rashad Penny.
I like Claypool over Moore. It's a matter of if I like Penny over both. I think I'll I'll go Chase can't stay cool. He'll stay. I think he has. He's gonna have a refined focus this week. He definitely needs some good karma his way.
I'm going with the guy I said. I'm so tired.
You said Penny, right?
Yeah, Penny. Yeah, there it is. Sorry. My head's mumbo jumbo right now. I slept till 10:30 today. Holy cow! I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I think you gotta go Penny, dude. To be honest with you, as much as I want to say Claypool, because I am wide receiver slot. He's only got 1 touchdown on the year, and his highest points was like, I mean, it's just not.
But it's been his highest.
Well, it was week 5. He got 24.
Right. Yeah, I'm not even counting that one because that was so long ago. Like.
Yeah. But here's the deal, though. 9 targets in the PPR, like that's. I mean, what do you think he gets? Like, I think he gets at least 8 targets today against Tennessee. It's not like Tennessee's good.
Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't think Rashad Penny's gonna go for 130 and 2 tugs against the Rams. I
don't think so either. I'd probably go Chase Claypool then. Yeah.
Yeah, I have Claypool in right now.
Reynolds over.
The bottom line was I had DJ Moore in originally, and I needed y'all to tell me to take him out of my lineup.
I got some.
DJ Moore fanboy, and I just can't do it. Not in Buffalo.
I got some questions on Facebook. I got some questions on Facebook.
All right, let's run through them.
Tony Kane wants to know Hollywood or Penny for a flex.
That against me, Tony?
It might be.
Might be. I told him. I forgot he was playing me. I told him to go Taysom over Russ this week too. Penny or who? I'm sorry.
Marquise Brown.
Hollywood.
You gotta go Hollywood. I don't like
Hollywood.
it.
Hollywood.
Don't like it though.
And then we got Uncle Al back. He wants to know Hurts, Carr, or could I pick up a guy like Jimmy G, Fields, or Tannehill? Jesus.
Hurts has a fantastic matchup against Washington today.
Just stick with Hurts.
Yeah.
Even though he's going to get benched for Gardner too.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
You guys think Barrios will go off again this week from Sam on YouTube?
Barrios?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's going to go off, but he might catch like 9 balls.
I think he's got a nice little floor for PPR.
He definitely has a nice PPR floor, but I don't think he has much of a ceiling.
Are we really going to trust him in the playoffs? I don't know. It's tough. I think I'd rather play Jakeem Grant. Reynolds over Penny? Josh Reynolds, I'm assuming? Or Craig Reynolds?
Craig Reynolds, probably.
Either one, I'm not starting him over Penny.
No.
All right, I got a question for you guys, personal one here. Real quick.
Hold on, because we got two real quick on TikTok, and then we'll run through it. Start 2 and bench 2. Michael Carter, Edmonds, Javonte, Jeff Wilson.
Well, Javonte's a start.
Yeah,
Javonte's an every week start.
You got to start him, and I like Carter. Ty Johnson's a healthy scratch.
Wow.
I think Carter comes back and has a big workload.
They're saying he's gonna be the every down guy, so him and Coleman. But I think it'll be Carter. Probably be out there 80%.
I just don't like the matchup of Michael Carter against Miami. Miami's defense has actually been pretty good lately. I'll probably go Edmonds and Javonte.
I go to start? Javonte and Carter.
Yeah.
Javonte Carter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too.
I'll go.
And they're fairly close, Edmonds and Carter. I don't have them like light years away, but.
What's up, Perks?
That Jeff Wilson thing just scares me. We went through this like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, last week.
You know what sucks is he's going against Atlanta. Like
I'm playing him. I'm playing him.
He's gonna give you like 50 or 60 scoreless yards. Debo is gonna take all the rushing touchdowns. That's the way it's been going, man.
You meet Javonte and take Carter.
Yeah.
All right, what's your personal question?
That's it? Is that it? You said you had 2 questions.
Oh, yeah, Cousins or Tua. I said Tua. I just answered it.
Tua. Yeah, I go Tua too.
I figured you guys would all say Tua too, so.
No way, kid. Give me Kirk.
No. No, you dead serious?
Yeah.
They both have great matchups. It's not like he's playing like the Rams or some shit.
Give me Kirk.
Minnesota against the Bears. That's gonna be a nice little game.
To be fair to Kirk, over his previous 16 games, he's exceeded his projection of 18.1 points per game by an average of 2.9, while Tua, over his previous 12, has exceeded his projection of 15.6, an average of 0.5. The higher ceiling is Kirk.
I think Kirk has a nice day.
Okay.
AJ Osborne, Justin Jefferson. Bears the 30th against QBs. I like Kirk.
All right. So my personal question here. Wait, hold on. Did we all answer?
Yeah, I said Tua.
Okay. Yeah, Tua. All right. So here's my personal question. Kind of funny. So right now I had Waddle. You know, he's out. Just to add to my equation. So he's out now because of COVID. Now I have Albert Wilson in at my wide receiver 3, but I also have Josh Reynolds at flex. However, Royce Freeman I'm not going to play anymore, so I'm probably going to drop him for somebody else. And I'm looking at this guy named Jakeem Grant, and he has been popping off the past couple weeks, and they're starting to use him more in the offense. He had 7 targets against Arizona. First off, is Allen Robinson playing, or is he hurt? I haven't really looked into the Bears at all.
He's got COVID, brother.
He's got COVID.
Right, I knew something happened. So he's out, right? He's not going to play tomorrow?
Most likely, no.
Would you consider starting Jakeem Grant at your flex today over an Albert Wilson or Josh Reynolds?
Yeah, I mean, they're all kind of just booty hole options. So
I mean, Grant's had 17 and 18 points back-to-back weeks.
I know. It's Jakeem Grant. It's really hard to trust.
Of course. But I mean, since the bye week, he's inserted himself into the offense. So I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I know in your situation, first off, I don't think you can go wrong. I think you can take a chance on some guys this week, and if your gut's telling you Jakeem Grant might have a big day, man, the past 2 games he's been a monster.
And Minnesota is 32nd against the pass. It's just
so bad.
It's just a matter of who I would bench, because Albert Wilson had 8 targets last week, and Waddle was healthy. Waddle's out. Wilson's going to step into that role because they have the same route types ran or whatever it is I read. So he'll be playing that. So I don't know. What?
You know what, dude? I think I might go Jakeem Grant on that. Even though Albert Wilson's looks good, I think too is going to target Isaiah Ford today. It's going to be a mess. Without Waddle, it's not that I think it's going to be bad, but I don't know if Albert Wilson has the opportunity to pop off like Jakeem Grant.
Well, they're very similar when it comes to their play style. I mean, Jakeem Grant's like Tariq Cohen kind of, so that's why
Yes.
I don't know. Josh Reynolds, I don't think I can take out. Really? See, that was the guy I don't think I could bench. I thought I had to play Josh Reynolds.
Do you have to play anyone on the Lions against Arizona?
I'm playing 2. I'm playing Craig Reynolds and Josh Reynolds.
Oh, don't do that.
Well, I have to, Kevin. I have to, Kevin. I have to.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Fire
Use
up
your
Jakeem
government
Grant.
name.
You don't have to do anything. You can fire up Jakeem Grant.
Used your government name. He said, Kevin.
Kevin.
Listen,
Girl.
you know what? I'm not doing this today. We're not doing this today. I'm
Are you
leaving my
done
lamp.
tinkering?
Yeah, I'm leaving my lamp the way it is. You guys are not helping me, so I'm not changing it.
What? I told you play Jakeem Grant, bro.
I just did too.
I would take Wilson, but I mean Jakeem Grant is a.
You're right. No help. You're right.
I'm just saying.
Who would you start? Would you start Josh Reynolds over Jakeem Grant too?
I would start Josh Reynolds over Jakeem Grant. I think it was more or less Jakeem Grant or Albert Wilson.
Albert Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then I would go Albert Wilson then.
Why would you bench Josh Reynolds against Arizona?
Because they have a good defense, and it's the Lions.
I mean, they're 16th against receivers in fantasy, so it's not great, but.
I think Josh Reynolds is a fine start. You guys know that's my boy, though.
He leads the Lions in receiving the past 3 games, so I got that going for me.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh my god, I don't know how I'm in the playoffs right now. This is crazy.
I honestly am stunned. I am stunned. I mean, on all credit to you though. Like, talk about clawing your way through like a mile of rusty nails and broken glass. That's unbelievable. Imagine if Ryno just went off and won. Like, I couldn't even be mad at that.
Hey, dude, honestly, if Waddle was healthy today, I would have a solid chance of beating this guy. But Waddle, of course, had to go and get COVID, bro. You know, it wouldn't happen to anybody else, bro. My best player I have left, not including Josh Allen, had to go get COVID. Like
for 4 weeks, we've been saying superstar.
He is.
Superstar.
He is.
Wait, man. There's one more day for Hunter Renfro to get COVID.
Oh, fuck off, Kevin. Get out of here, bro. Just leave the show.
Put the cherry on top.
Come on, bro.
There's a lingering question in the Facebook chat. Might be worth some discussion. Russ or Joe Burrows? Both of them got pretty tough matchups, I'd say. I mean, Russ is in a different story because
Russ has just been so disappointing. I think I'd go Burrows.
Yeah, Denver's been tough though.
I know.
Yeah, I know. That's what worries me too. Yeah, because the deal is that Russ is gonna have to throw the ball, right? Like.
Yeah. I mean.
So is Burrow. I mean, Denver's run game is better than their pass game.
But.
Burrow, man, I think that's a kind of a crapshoot of an option. I own Russ in a couple of leagues, and it's not good. One of them's not even in contention anymore. One of them I somehow squeezed out a bye. I don't know. I guess you got to go Burrow. I think Burrow has better opportunity. I think he has better receivers too, to be honest.
That's what I was gonna say.
Russ without his favorite target is
scary.
Concerning.
Yeah.
I know. I just read your mind. I was just saying it for you.
Yeah, I mean, you compare the skill that Burrows has around him to Russ, and I think that's like a pretty big reason why Russ has been struggling. So, I think I'm gonna go Burrows. With the upside of Chase catching a 70-yard touchdown. You know, that's not there for Russ this week. Lockett's out, so I think I'm going Burrows. Especially T. Higgins, a stud. You know, Tyler Boyd ain't bad. Joe Mixon's an absolute beast. So I'm going Burrow.
I got a question from Robert Flores. Said McLaurin, Green, Ayuk, PPR start 2.
Say it again.
McLaurin, AJ Green, Brandon Ayuk start 2.
Ayuk's in. You start Ayuk. Ayuk can't come out of the lineup.
Starting Ayuk.
Can't come out of your lineup. Playing the Falcons.
Yep.
The other two, AJ Green. I think I go AJ Green too. Yeah, I think
AJ Green.
Are we doing it?
I think we have to, and the only reason why, though, is because McLaurin might have fucking Garrett Gilbert as his goddamn quarterback this week.
He's also going to get Darius Slay in coverage. I mean, he had a 0 going into, like...
Sam, yes. Make sure you stay tuned. We already had a league, a viewer league this year. We're probably going to have 2 next year, so you can definitely get into one of those. Just join the Discord or just stay posted in our socials, and you can get in next year.
I think A.J. Green is just going to eat all the DeAndre Hopkins targets. He had 10 targets last week.
A.J. Green looked like a new man last week, not going to lie. He looked pretty good.
I mean, I retired him from fantasy long ago, along with Brandon Cooks, but I'd still play him over McLaurin. I just can't trust McLaurin this week, man. Like, how are we supposed to? Antonio Gibson might have a big fucking week, though.
And he's kind of banged up, too, isn't he? Doesn't he got a concussion?
Who?
McLaurin. Yeah, he did. I know he practiced, and I know he's playing, but it's tough, bro, because this goes back to what I said at the beginning of the show. You can't bench your superstars, bro. You know, like...
disappointed you almost every week, though.
Who?
Terry. He has 4 good weeks the entire season.
Yeah, 22. What? He's got 3 20+ and a couple double digits, 10 and 11.
The last 3 have been 9, 5, 0. Before that, there was an 11. There was another 5. I mean, he's very touchdown dependent right now. Garrett Gilbert, Jordan Ta'amu. I don't know who the fuck's going to start that game.
Darius Slade is going to be on him.
Best corner in football right now. One of the best cover corners.
Yeah,
I don't like his dog.
Yeah. Yep. What Kevin said. What Perks doesn't. I don't know what Perks is thinking over there. I don't think he thinks you should bench Terry.
Well, it was just one of the things you said. So, is Ayuk a stud?
Yes. Zero doubt.
I don't know if he's a stud.
He's a stud.
All right, take out that sweep at the end of the game last week. Are you happy with what you got out of him?
No, I'd be out of the playoffs. But that's not what happened. He caught the touchdown.
He started. All right, so I'll give you Ayuk and I'll give you AJ Green too because after looking at it, Terry, like Kev said, Terry was pretty much goosed while healthy last week, and then he got concussed. So there's a lot going against him. I just don't like it when a big favorite. I don't like taking a receiver from a big favorite just because the game could get out of hand easy, and then if it's a Christian Kirk touchdown or if Rondale Moore shines, then all of a sudden it's just going to be a James Conner and Edmonds show. So,
yes,
but AJ Green.
Yeah, that's something else to think about.
All right, I got two questions here. One from Elizabeth Lynch, and thanks for coming back. She said, "Should I start Odell over David Montgomery in flex?" I said no.
Odell's got a really good matchup. I don't think so. No.
I think you got to go the starting run, but I think he's getting fed right now. Yeah. I think you got to go him.
Yeah, the Vikings defense is not good. I like the Bears. I mean, I think they lose. They're going to lose, but I think you can fire up Montgomery.
So, Beckham going against Seattle. They're giving up the most passing yards in the NFL through the air. Now, however, they're like 7th against receivers. It's weird how that works out. So or 10th, they're the 10th. Man, it's just tough because Beckham he's been solid the past 3 weeks, bro. Like really solid.
Yeah. He gets a touchdown every game.
Yeah, and Monty.
Every game since the bye week.
And Monty, he can disappoint. Like he's got the opportunity to just go out there and lay a 5-point game for you, bro. That's that chance. But he's been real consistent too the past 3 weeks. It's tough, but
I guess final word is go with your gut. But
yeah, I think I stick with Monty.
Go with Monty.
Yeah, I think you stick with Monty.
He's getting targets out of the back.
But I mean, can you like who's her receiver? Like that Beckham's on the bench. I'm curious because he might be a better play than what she has in there. I don't know.
That's true.
I think Beckham's a solid play moving forward. I mean, he's established himself with Stafford, and I don't see him not getting points every week moving forward.
It could be league size too. I mean, sometimes people got loaded rosters. Sometimes it's
of course. Like you're not gonna start him over, Hunter Renfro or anything like that. But
speaking of Hunter Renfro, we got another question.
Oh, dude, thank God. Oh my God.
Zay is 55. Start 3: Terry,
nervous.
Josh Jacobs, Renfro, Amari Cooper.
You had me so nervous, bro.
No.
I thought you were gonna give me some breaking news.
Speaking of Hunter Renfro, oh God.
I go Renfro.
That's the clue.
Oh man, Renfro.
All right, you have to start Renfro.
Renfro's a must.
Jacobs,
I think.
I think you leave out Terry again.
What was the other option besides Terry?
It was Jacobs, Renfro, Amari Cooper, and Terry.
Yeah, I think you got to start Cooper over him too.
Yeah, I'd start Cooper.
No, dude. Yep, all 3 over Terry. What's good, Chris Theg? What you got for us today, bro? Know you got questions.
I got a question.
By the way, he came in the comments and said his name is Christo the G, not Chris Theg.
Oh damn! I like Chris Theg though.
He filled us in.
So I got a question from Facebook. For a flex, non-PPR, start, pick one. McLaurin, Tony Pollard, or Jeff Wilson Jr.?
Sorry, repeat that, please.
Non-PPR, start one at flex. McLaurin, Pollard, or Jeff Wilson Jr.?
Fuck it, Terry.
Said that.
Everything I just said about Terry is true, but I don't like the other two guys. So.
No, I'll drink the Kool-Aid for Jeff Wilson for that.
I think I will too. I standard league against Atlanta.
Yo, you're gonna do all that just for him to be vultured by Debo again.
Or
He
Debo.
hasn't scored. He's giving you 50 scoreless yards. Like, that's what he's gonna do. Unless this is finally the week where they just let him do the damn thing.
I mean, in a standard though, Tony Pollard the past 2 weeks has been a top 15 basically. So.
Yeah, that's true, but
I guess you know what?
only gonna
Yeah,
play a
I guess
handful of times.
I don't know. Standard leagues are tough, man.
how much are you buying into the limited workload for Tony Pollard?
I'm buying into it 100%.
I don't know. Time out. I'll tell you right now, I don't buy shit that Dallas says. I don't buy a fucking thing, ever. I will never buy a thing of what anybody from Dallas says. I said the same thing when Zeke was like, they're like, oh, we're going to feed Zeke. He's going to get a bigger workload while the motherfucker had a hurt knee. So, no, I'm not buying a thing from Dallas ever. So, in fact, I think Tony Pollard has a huge day today, if that's the fact that
Wow.
they're saying.
Wow. No way, dude. You know what? They're both hurt. Corey Clement's going to be the lead back today.
Oh, no, don't say things like
Corey
that.
Clement's going to score a
All right,
touchdown
so
today.
we haven't answered the question. So who's the answer?
I said Terry. They said Jeff Wilson.
Are you sticking with that, or are you?
Pollard. I changed my answer to Tony Pollard.
So you guys each picked one of the options.
I got it right. One. I'm sticking with Wilson. Change it.
This isn't the UN. This isn't a model UN.
So do you want 19 rushes for 50 yards from Jeff Wilson? Or,
Oh my god.
I don't know.
No, I want 15 rushes from Tony Pollard for 78 yards. That's what I want.
You're gonna play
That's
15
what I want.
snaps, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is great. Corey Clement touchdown today. Book it. What's the odds on a Corey Clement anytime touchdown?
All right, hold on. We got a question from YouTube from X Savage King 966. He wants to know: choose two full PPR: Russell Gage, KJ Osborne, and AJ Green. I'll go first, and I'll say KJ Osborne, and I'm going to tell you right now, I would start Russell Gage. I'm assuming this is for a playoff, and you want that floor. Russell Gage has proven he has a floor past, 4 weeks? We talked about it last night watching the game. Russell Gage has been very impressive these past 4 weeks, so I think you stick with that. Russell Gage, KJ Osborne. AJ Green I like, but it's AJ Green. So he could just die mid-game. I don't want to take that risk. So I'm gonna go with the Osborne Gage.
It was
You guys go with Gage and Green.
Thielen's still out, so
yeah, Kev, you don't want Osborne? I feel like you're the one beating the drum the most on him.
I was beating the drum on Kirk, yeah, so I guess that makes sense. I kind of have to be high on all his weapons. Yeah, fuck it, all right. Gage and Osborne.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Gage and Osborne too.
I just like the floor that Gage has given us.
I hate it, but you're right.
It's
like
there.
it.
It's a floor.
Moose hates it. He hates him. He
I
hates Russell
hate
Gage
Russell
with
Gage.
inspiring.
I hate him.
Hey man, it's a Falcon thing. We don't like Mike Davis. We don't like Gage. You know.
Yeah, that might be a thing. I just pick a guy on the Falcons. I
You know,
fucking like every year.
Matt Ryan, not a fan of him. You know. So that team with the Jeff Wilson scenario when you picked 3 and we picked 1 of
Oh.
each.
Oh no,
What?
Ryno.
No, stop.
Renfro downgraded to questionable. Oh no,
What, dude?
this is so bad.
Oh, it's a Peoples Jones moment.
Jordan, where did you see that? Where did you see that, Jordan?
No, get that Jordan out of the chat.
Jordan.
Ban him.
Oh, he's trolling you, right?
Ban that guy.
No. Is he banned?
Ban that
You
guy.
want me to block him?
I'll go in there and ban him. It keeps it up. Keep it up. Keep it up, new guy.
All right.
no.
We got another question here. Wilson, Michelle, Singletary, PPR, Snow and Buffalo. Probably gonna go Michelle, right? Henderson's probably not gonna play.
Henderson's playing.
Henderson's back,
Oh, is he back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
but I think Michelle's still involved, but he's not going to be the lead back, like 100% lead back. Shit. So Jeff Wilson, Sony, and what was the third option?
Singletary and Michelle.
You know, Zach Moss
luckily, he said Tyreek and Taylor started me off good. So, yeah. Yeah, I'd say so.
Give me Singletary.
Yeah.
You could afford 19 carries for 50 yards if you had Tyreek and Jonathan Taylor. And, I'll take Wilson in that scenario.
Damn! Yeah, I guess so.
I would go with Singletary. I think they win handily. It looks cold there.
It might be a Breida day.
I just don't. Breida, if it's snowing, they're not going to hand him the ball because the
guy's Singletary had 7 targets last week.
Yeah, I think I go Wilson.
That scares me. That's the part that scares me is the targets.
Damn.
Because he does that, but Kev, he does that like every 6 weeks. He does like an over 5 target.
That was when Zach Moss was a part of the offense, though. He's a healthy scratch.
You think they blow up Carolina's defense, for real?
I think Josh
Probably.
Allen is massive.
Carolina's defense is really good.
Yeah, but they're going to be on the field way too much.
They haven't been that great.
And they need to win bad, so
I don't think Cam Newton does. Carolina's not going to score very much today, I don't think. So I think the Bills can just steamroll. I go Singletary. I think, honestly, you can kind of afford any one of those guys.
Carolina lost their kicker?
Okay. Yeah.
Somebody just said.
They got to bring somebody up from the practice.
All right, so
no kicker.
So Jeff Wilson, Tony Pollard, Terry McLaurin, Pat Freiermuth, Rashard Bateman.
Jesus Christ.
Pick one.
What?
Can you state the country of origin, please?
Jeff Wilson, Tony Pollard, Rashard Bateman, Terry McLaurin, or Pat Freiermuth.
Maybe Pat.
Good God. Go with Bateman.
Oh no.
Hey, he had a good He had a good connection with Tyler Huntley last week, man. Let it fly.
And Peoples-Jones.
Oh, jeez.
Who is this man?
It's my father.
Tommy?
It's me and my father's team. We can't figure out who to start, Flex.
Are you guys
I feel like you want to go Friday.
Yes. Yeah, we're in the playoffs.
I feel like you want to let the moose loose.
We got Aaron Jones and Miles Sanders at RB1 and 2. Higgins, Jefferson at receivers 1 and 2. Mark Andrews at tight end. Kyler at quarterback. So we can't figure out who to put in our flex.
What are you worried about?
You mean what am I worried about? Trying to get points here, baby.
Oh man. Honestly, that's a standard league, right?
Standard double points for receiving for a running back. I think we go Wilson. Honest.
Tony
Pollard, bro. He's gonna be out there for 12 snaps, bro. I don't want that. I don't want that, especially against the Giants when they're up by 30 points. They won't play the dude. They'll put a Corey Clement out there. I
gotta find that Corey Clement anytime touchdown prop because I'm gonna die on that hill today.
Oh man, average wise, Jeff Wilson's only averaging 2 points a game in fantasy. I mean, even Freiermuth is averaging more than that. Even Donovan Peoples-Jones is averaging more than that. So it's scary to start Wilson, but Atlanta's D is trash. So he's due, bro. He's due. I was looking at his stats from last year. So, I don't know. He had a couple games where he blew up. So, maybe that'll be today. We're going to leave Wilson in.
All right. I got a question before we head out. It's almost 12:30. So I'm in big trouble. I'm playing against Tyreek and Kelsey. The guy has only played 2. I've played 5 already. I played Taylor, Stevenson, Henry, Nick Folk, and New England's D.
Oh my God.
And I was obviously wrong about Stevenson. So I have David Montgomery in my flex. I'll be playing him in my flex. Now I got to worry about my wide receivers. I have Hunter Renfro. I'm gonna play him. So it's really between DJ Moore, Marquise Brown, and Michael Gallup.
Pick one.
Pick one.
Gallup.
I have DJ Moore in there right now. I want to put Gallup in there. Marquise Brown worries me, but he could obviously pop off. But with Huntley in there, I'm worried, obviously.
Yeah, give me Pollard.
Well, you said Moore.
DJ Moore,
Gallup, or Hollywood.
I mean, not Pollard. Oh my God. Gallup.
Gallup.
Gallup. My bad. I said give me Pollard.
I love Tony Pollard so much, though. Yeah, I think I gotta play Gallup. All right. That's what I had so far. So.
I like Hollywood. Hollywood's is a stud, but the quarterback situation worries me. And he threw the ball to the tight end so much, bro. But yeah, I guess.
I mean, he hasn't finished top 25 since week 9.
I know.
Just not good. It's not good for me.
What's his ceiling though? You know. So.
Oh, his ceiling is massive, but with Huntley, I mean.
Does it
Are they in
change?
Green Bay?
Is Lamar officially ruled out yet?
I thought he was.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
No, it's a 425 game. He's not officially ruled out yet.
Well, that just fucking throws a damper on all my answers today so far.
But it just says likely. Tyler Huntley is likely to start in place of Lamar Jackson,
Ryno is spiraling today.
No, you haven't seen me spiral. I
He
spiraled.
was spiraling the day Jalen Waddle got COVID.
I was spiraling. That was when I was gonna quit fantasy.
He spiraled hard that day.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's understandable.
Yeah, I would too. I don't fucking blame you. Yeah, that's all I have. We got a couple of questions on here. St. Brown or Osborne?
Osborne.
Okay, that's what I said.
Fair.
Bills or Cardinals defense? I said Bills.
Bills.
Osborne or Ayuk? I said Ayuk.
Ayuk.
That's all there was for now. That's all. I think with the holidays coming up, I think everybody's trying to get ready. I mean, scrambling for shit. Oh yeah, Zane Gonzalez is out, so I don't know what the heck they're gonna do today.
Who's this?
Panthers kicker, Zane Gonzalez.
That don't
How
matter.
did the kicker get ruled out the morning of the game?
He got carted off. He got carted off the field during warm-up, so he must have
What?
blew out his knee making a field goal or something.
Oh, what does that tell you about the field conditions in Buffalo? It's going to be a mess.
Pull up. Wait
Wow.
a second.
Well, there's another banana thrown into the pool.
Is Carolina going to score today?
So, all right. So, the punter Lachlan Edwards is practicing kickoffs, at least onsides. Wide receiver Brandon Zylstra has a kicking tee. And linebacker Frankie Louvu and running back Reggie Bonifon also practicing kicking off.
Oh,
That's-
boy.
This is going to be sick.
Oh, boy.
It's too bad they can't, choose, hey, can we do it like we did when we were kids? Can we have somebody throw it off? If we throw it downfield? Too bad.
Craig Reynolds out there on the free agent list too, for that question regarding Jeff Wilson and everybody else.
It's crazy.
I don't know. KJ Osborne also there.
I
don't know.
don't think I have anything else. I was gonna have a question for our. Well, I had a question on Thursday. Yesterday.
I got a couple.
Damian Harris, but.
I got a couple. I have a quarterback question real quick. I'm really curious what you're gonna say here. Jalen Hurts, Tua, or Taysom Hill? Pick one.
Jalen Hurts.
I think Hurts, Hill, then Tua in that order.
Taysom.
Woohoo! Yeah, I love it. Love to hear it.
Taysom. Yeah, he's got a bum ankle, man. Hurts has a bum ankle. If he's not mobile as he usually is, 45% of his fantasy point production comes from his legs.
What's Taysom?
It's more than anybody. Yeah, Taysom's probably even more than that, but he's healthy. He doesn't have a bum ankle. Jalen Hurts does.
It's true, but he goes against Tampa Bay.
That's fine.
Is it?
They're bad. They're good against running backs. Are they good against running quarterbacks?
I don't know.
Right. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm going
I
Tua.
haven't really seen a true running quarterback against Tampa Bay this year, have we?
I'm going Tua.
What?
Fuck all y'all. I'm gonna
He's
go
out of his mind. I love it.
They played Jalen Hurts, Tampa Bay, in Week 6, and Hurts got 25. He threw for 115, but he also ran it 10 times for 44 yards and 2 touchdowns. So,
There you go.
Compare and contrast here, I guess, if you want to do it that way. And
Josh Allen kind of.
Josh Allen ran wild
Yeah.
against him.
all right, I'll go Taysom Hill. He got me to this point. We'll ride him this point. Let's go.
Fair shout.
I already had Travis Kelce get 36, so I'm happy with that.
It's always solid.
Let's get another trophy for the case, boys. What do you say? All right, that's it though, right? At 12:30, we're here. We're done. I think we hit all the questions. You got any outstanding questions we can answer quick on the talk? No. No. Okay. Cool. Okay.
We're all good. Sorry.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. So if you're not following us already on TikTok, go over there and give us a follow. Sub to us on YouTube. Thank you guys again for coming by and watching the show. What?
Oh, predictions.
Yeah, both predictions.
Oh, our bowl. I forgot about bowl predictions. All right. Go ahead, Moose. You go first then.
All right, bet. Myles Gaskin coming back from week, and from COVID, I think he finishes a top 12 RB this week. He's an RB1 at the end of the day. They're playing against the Jets, and the Jets are trash, and they'll probably run him a good 15 to 18 times, and I think he'll get a touchdown or two. I think it's going to be a good day for Myles Gaskin.
It's okay.
All right. Well, I couldn't find the Corey Clement anytime touchdown odds. It's not there because of Tony Pollard's injury. That neither of them are on there. They must not have odds on the RI Sportsbook yet. But Corey Clement's going to have more fantasy points than Elliott today.
What?
That's the bold prediction.
That's the boldest prediction you've ever said. I'm gonna say that was.
Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm swinging for the fences today.
All right, Mick. All right, who's next?
A top 10 performance this week from wide receiver Devonta Parker.
Ooh, I like that.
I like him to get 100 yards to get in the end zone. He's gonna have all the room to waddle that he wants, and the Jets are just that sorry of a matchup. So yeah, I mean, they'll give him 8 catches, 110 yards, a tutty. They'll sneak into the top 10.
Wow, I like that though. I like that though a lot. All right, so you guys saw Jake Paul knock out Woodley last night, right? You saw that?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So that.
I refuse to believe that's real life.
But that's going to be James Robinson today against the Houston Texans defense. He's going to come out and absolutely clock them across the face and knock them out and finishes the RB1 today. This week, RB1 will be James Robinson. Way over 100 yards, at least 2 tutties.
Look at Berg's face.
And that's what's happened with James Robinson.
I love that.
So, I'll go. What's up, Burks?
So Jonathan Taylor just had 170 in the tut. So, way better.
Way better, bro. It's coming. Way better. 140. 142 tutties, bro. It's going to happen.
All right. A couple catches, too.
Yeah. Let's spice it up, baby. $15 tickets.
A couple catches.
$15 tickets over in Jacksonville, bro. That place is going to be sold out. Bunch of old people. I love it. I love the vibe. Urban Meyer's gone. I'm full sending it. Duval! Let's go.
I bet.
All right, that's it. Okay, now I'll say goodbye. All right, follow us on TikTok, sub to us on YouTube, like, share our content, comment on our content, ask us start sick questions on our content. Join our Discord. We'll answer your questions up till kickoff on Discord. In Discord, you'll find out when we're going to go live. On Discord, you're going to be able to join our leagues in the future. Discord is where you want to be if you enjoy the show and you watch us every week. Our link is always in the bio. And like I say every time, if you ever need help, just hit us in the DMs. I know we got some older people that watch the show, and we want to make sure we keep you guys around because it's you guys are our base. Facebook was our base, so we make sure we keep you guys happy. But unfortunately, with the way Facebook markets our live stream, it's just not going to work for us on there. So we have to eventually move over to YouTube. And the more people we get over to YouTube when we start there, the more it'll generate the algorithm when we go live. So we're trying our hardest to get you guys over there. It'd be great and much appreciated to go sub to our YouTube channel and follow us on TikTok. But thank you guys so much, as always, for coming by, asking us great questions, getting us into good conversations. And I don't know what's going to go on next week with Christmas and stuff, so stay posted on that. We'll make sure to post it on the socials and let you guys know the schedule. And we'll definitely be live next Sunday. But other than that, we're not really. Well, is next Sunday Christmas? No, it's next Saturday. Yeah, so we'll be live. We'll be live Sunday for sure. But I know we got some games on Christmas. I know we got some games on. We had a lot of games this week. A lot of games. We got games Tuesday. We usually have a show on Tuesday. There's a lot we gotta go over. So we'll figure it out though. And we'll keep you guys posted on it. So yeah, that's it. Anybody else have anything to say?
Man, have a good Sunday.
Yeah.
Good luck in the playoffs, everybody.
Yep.
And enjoy the football.
Good luck, and if we don't get on it before, have a safe holiday.
Yep.
That's right.
It sucks. I don't care who he's going against this week.
Who?
Zeke Elliott sucks. I don't care who he's going against.
So you'll like my take, then. Corey Clement's going to outscore him today. That's happening.
Zeke sucks, Perks. You know what's going to happen, right?
Oh.
You know what's going to happen now. He's going to have a career day. Don't say oh. We're getting off the show. No.
What happened with the Eckler thing?
Yeah. Well, I'm not. That's why I'm glad you took it. You took the right. I'll take it. But yeah, enjoy. Good luck to everybody.
Zeke's going to have 13 carries for 42 yards.